Welcome back. Now, Parliament also resumes this afternoon from a 2-week Easter recess. To our packed in tray, of course, let us now link up with our political affairs reporter, Daniel Kariuki, for a more detailed look at what to expect. Daniel, good afternoon.
Thank you very much, and of course you've said it right, that this afternoon both houses, that's the National Assembly as well as the Senate, are going to be having their sittings, or rather they are going to be resuming their session, and they are going to be resuming to an entry of activities, including looking into some of the issues that they had not completed debating in the before they went for the recess. And part of what they're going to be looking at, and they are resuming when the standing orders of both houses have actually been amended to allow the cabinet secretaries to be appearing at the plenary to answer questions from the members of parliament. Remember, President William Ruto has said that this will give an opportunity for the representative of the people, that's the members of parliament, to ask the questions directly to the cabinet secretaries in efforts to have the government accountable. Now, I want to talk to some of the members of parliament just to bring us to, just to give us a sneak preview of what we expect this afternoon as the both houses resume. I am having the member of parliament, Kosing, who is going to be telling us, and also member of parliament from, that's Wanjiko, to give us just part of what we expect. We start with you, Mheshimiwa Kosing. Maybe this afternoon you expect Parliament to be resuming. Tomorrow the Cabinet Secretaries will be having an opportunity to sit with you, members of Parliament, in the plenary as they answer to some of the questions that you have. What do you take of this?
I think it's a good thing. Earlier I had my own reservation about ministers appearing on the floor of the House. But that's now a policy of government, and therefore, yes, we will meet with them in Parliament, and of course, they will come as ministers. So they will be sitting where the minister normally comes to present budget. We call it public, public servants. So they will come. But I think more important is what Kenyans are expecting us to do. Now the country is very pregnant about the bipartisan discussions. I'm glad, and I want to thank my coalition for nominating me, our party, our coalition leader, His Excellency Raila Amolo, for nominating me to sit in the bipartisan committee. And then now is full house. Kenya Kwanza have also done, the president has done also his part, nominating 7. So we have 7, we have 14. So our work, we need to begin our work immediately. And what Kenyans are looking at, and I think we need to address the issue of economy. We need to address the issue of food on the table. We need to address the issue of unga. We need to address the issue of fuel. And this is my suggestion. As much as we will go and sit and hear what Kenyans are saying, but this is my suggestion. In fact, that doesn't even need a serious discussion. This is my suggestion. The president has proposed that to be able to reduce the cost of living, he's proposing to do subsidy at production level, which he has already started. We are also suggesting that so that we have a short gap, what's called a gap filling. We need also to look at the production. And my suggestion is, as the president is subsidizing at production, he must also be able to do something at the consumption, at least for 2 years, so that Kenyans can get something quickly now. Something to eat, something to sleep with, now, and it's possible. And the possibility is subsidy, put subsidy at production. How do you do that? Either you reduce what's called tax encumbrances at that consumption level for fuel and food, or put in the money that was there. The last government had put in subsidy. So where is the subsidy gone?
Before I let you go and speak to Kawanjiko, yes. Let me ask, now, of course, you've talked about the bipartisan talks, and yes. The two teams have come up with the team, and we are looking forward also to the resumption of a debate on the memorandum from the president on the office of the, or rather official office of the leader of opposition. Yes. And is it going maybe to be put into conjunction, or when are you even planning to start these bipartisan talks?
My thinking is, of course, now we'll know this afternoon from our leadership, but my thinking is those items of what the president proposed will now be part of the terms of reference for the bipartisan committee. That's my thinking. Because the bipartisan, the president said that this bipartisan is not about voting. It's about reasoning. It's about debating. So we want those issues now to be brought to the bipartisan committee, right, so that we can be able to debate, so that when it comes to parliament, it has been accepted both ways. But as we do that, as I conclude, as we do that, I want to appeal, and we have been told ourselves from the Azimio side, that let us avoid inflammatory statements. Let us avoid inflammatory abuses across board. On the other side of Kenya Kwanza and on this side of Azimio, right, the leadership must be able to talk to their leaders that let us now give the bipartisan an opportunity without, what I may call, inflammatory statements from both sides.
Right, let me just finish with Mheshimiwa Wanjiku. Thank you very much. And of course, Mheshimiwa says that they are looking forward to the talk starting bipartisan. Now, you're speaking on behalf of the Kenya Kwanza. What are we looking at this afternoon at the parliament as they resume their sitting?
We are actually resuming today. We have quite a number of issues that we didn't finish the last session. One of the issues is that the proposal by the president to amend the constitution in regards to make sure that we have the office of the official opposition, whereby the president has stated that, the work of the official opposition is clearly cut out in the constitution, and also we make sure that probably the winner doesn't take it all. We have the issue of the minister sitting at the plenary to be asked questions by the members of parliament. We have also the issues of making sure that NGCDF has been enshrined within the constitution, so that now we avoid a situation whereby we are being told that CDF or NGCDF is unconstitutional. Those are some of the issues that we are going to be deliberating and discussing, and also the issues of the bipartisan issue that the president talked about. And actually it is clear the issue is actually well cut out. We are just discussing, and the bipartisan committee is only to deal with the issue of the IBC. So right, the last, I think, something is the normal working procession of the House. So we don't have quite a number of issues that probably we are dealing with. But that issue of the bipartisan, I think we have been given a direction by the president today in the morning when we had the PG, and so therefore we are just supporting whatever the ideas that we are going to build around.
Right. Thank you very much, Mheshimiwa. I'm told that you're out of time. Thank you very much for giving us this opportunity, or rather for giving us that highlight of what we expect this afternoon. Well, that is just part of what we expect, just a sneak preview of what we expect this afternoon from the National Assembly. Well, the Senate will be resuming after 1 week recess, and also they are going to be having that opportunity to have the cabinet secretaries answer questions directly from them. From me, is just to keep following up on what will be taking place here in Parliament and keep the viewer updated. But for now, I want to hand it back to studio.
Right.